everyone, Jared here. Today I have another community question for you. I haven't done one of these in a little while now, and with the news that Final Fantasy VII is going to be remade, I was thinking, what other remakes have I always wanted? Now, let's back up right away and say this is a touchy subject because a lot of people believe that classics should not be touched. And I'm actually one of those. I do believe in a lot of ways when you remake a classic game, it's extraordinarily challenging to do because, it's a different time, it's a different place. You can't always recapture that magic. That being said, a lot of times what a remake can do is introduce a whole slew of fans to a particular game or series or what have you. So, what are some of the games that you would like to see remade? One of the ones that I was really hoping for a long time was Final Fantasy VII. So now that that's obviously being remade, I can scratch that off. But I've got two other games that I want to talk just very quickly about, and then open it up to you guys so that you can say some of the suggestions that you have. So the first one for me would be the original Legend of Zelda. That game was awesome when it came out, and it still holds a very special place in my heart. And I would really like to see that quest remade, be it either in 3D or just in super lush, gorgeous graphics, 2D sprites. I don't mind, I really don't care. As long as they just remade it, I would love that. Another one in that same series, I take either or, would be The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. Seeing a remake of that would be pretty damn exciting, especially with with the Wii U graphics we have now. If they wanted to make it full 3D, just that quest, it was such an amazing quest. And I would love to revisit both of those games, just in a different sort of way. But I would really like the original Legend of Zelda, mainly because A Link to the Past is such a classic and it's so perfect in itself. But with the original Legend of Zelda, there's a lot of things that they could improve upon, they could tweak, they could fix, they could modernize. I would love it to stay 2D and just really really be an impressive 2D game. But I know that a lot of people want 3D these days, so if you want to make it in 3D, go for it, but just make sure you do it right. And I would love to play that. Another one that I would really love to play, and this is the second game that I'm going to talk about before I throw it over to you very quickly, is Chrono Trigger. Believe it or not, I love Chrono Trigger, and I think that universe really needs to be further fleshed out and further explored. Could you imagine Chrono Trigger in the style of, say, Dragon Quest VIII? Something like that? Have it all 3D, have it with beautiful cel-shaded graphics. I think that would be absolutely amazing, and I would love that. And I know some people will say Final Fantasy VI, and they'll list other games, and yeah, by all means. But with Chrono Trigger, that really was the dream team of RPG makers. It was just an incredible experience, and I would love to revisit that at some point in the future. So that's the those are the two games that I would like to see remastered. But there's a lot, remade. And there's a lot of other ones. The original Shenmue would be an interesting game to have remade. Soup up the graphics, put better camera controls and stuff, so a real full open world that you could explore and have better control of a little bit and just clean up a few things here and there. That would be really, really cool, especially considering we got Shenmue 3 on the way. Little plug there. But for right now, let's concentrate on remakes. What are some of the remakes that you would like, if assuming you like remakes at all? So leave a comment in the comments below, and let's get a good conversation going. I'm sure you guys are going to think of thousands of games that I haven't thought of. Those were the first two that sprung to mind that I thought would be kind of interesting. So yeah, by all means, leave a comment. Let's get one of our classic good conversations going. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you all in the next video.